Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to my afternoon news report right here on the Riley King Network. We're going to check the conditions on the Seacoast, Salem, and Manchester Boston Regional Airport on this March 13, 2018, March nor'easter/blizzard. Let's begin. Snowfall, wind gusts pick up at Seacoast. A blizzard warning is in effect at the Seacoast as a nor'easter roars ashore. Blizzard conditions are defined as 3 consecutive hours of blowing or falling snow, visibility at 1/4 of a mile or worse, and wind in excess of 35 miles per hour. Those conditions are possibly at the coast Tuesday afternoon and early in the evening. Gusts over 40 miles per hour are likely. For most of the state, the snow will be fluffier in its consistency than with previous storms, but the snow will likely be heavy and wet, again, close to the coastline. Let's now take a listen to this video from WMUR News 9, Ray Brewer.
Oh, you don't look so hot. Rough night? Ugh. Oh, well, actually that's the problem. You're on antibiotics. Antibiotics can kill the good bacteria as well as the bad, and that's bad news for your tummy, unless you use Florastor. Unlike many other probiotics, it's naturally resistant to antibiotics and protects the good bacteria in your body. So, take some Florastor. Doctors, well, my orders. Be biotic, and drink plenty of fluids.
Sean, earlier this morning we were seeing combinations of snow, sleet, freezing rain. It's pretty much switched over to all snow now. We're a couple of hours away from high tide, but the good news in this nor'easter, unlike the very first one, they are not expecting a lot of coastal flooding. That's because we don't have the astronomical high tides that we had with that first nor'easter. As you take a look down the road, though, you can see the snow is starting to accumulate here in Northampton and the Hampton Beach, and it's only going to get worse from here on out. Reporting live at Hampton Beach, Ray Brewer, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report from Ray Brewer from WMUR News 9. Snow piling up in Salem. Heavy snow fell Tuesday morning in Salem, covering roads and causing slick conditions. And more on that, let's take a listen to this video from WMUR News 9, Amy Cavino.
How's he getting all the parts?
The client loves him.
But anyone can say,
Get 4 lines of unlimited data for $100 a month, plus up to 4 free LG Fortunes when you switch.
But he's got that hair.
I am here.
Come here, little buddy. Smile. You're on Cricket.
Good morning to you, Sean. Good morning to you, Aaron. Yeah, I would say deteriorating conditions is a fair description. I was thinking about the forecast that we heard from Kevin Scroop all morning long, and he was saying 2 to 4 inches through the morning hours, and I'd say that's just about what we've got. We think we've picked up about 3 to 4 inches here in Salem. We're along Broadway, and we're also feeling the winds sort of amp up and push us around out here. The sun did finally rise, although you can't really tell. Visibility is rotten. We're socked in here by clouds. The lion's share of the traffic out there are plows and salt trucks and sanders. We talked to a couple of them at a gas station. They said they plan to be out through 3, 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. So they are buckled in for a long haul. Something else we've been talking about on social media this morning are all those essential personnel who don't get a snow day. Anything from daycares to nurses, of course, plow drivers, news crews. And I will confess, we did have a nice hot breakfast at a diner, and the diner was hopping. Mary Ann's was packed with people, and of course those folks had to show up to work today as well. So it's, it's one of those situations. If you can stay home, you probably should. It's a little sloppy out there, a little messy, visibility bad, and from what I understand, it's only going to get worse. That's the latest here in Salem. Amy Cavino, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on the conditions in Salem. And a check at the flights and airlines at Manchester Boston Regional Airport. And here's a look at the arrivals board. As you see, everything canceled. A couple on-time flights, but mostly the flights are canceled. And for your departure board, all canceled. So check in with your airline if there's enough. As you saw, there were a couple of on-time flights for arrivals, but still check in with your airline to see what is going on. And that does it for my afternoon news report right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. I'll see you back here later on this evening for another news report and for the Riley King newscast. Stay safe out in this nor'easter/blizzard. Goodbye, everyone.